Hello, friends. Welcome to Live, Laugh, and Lovey, home of the best television recap podcast. In the house today, we have Ja and we have Iva. Belinda is out this week as well, but she'll be back next week. So, ladies,
Hey,
hello.
hello.
What do we have to say about the couples talking to the in laws?
Where do we start?
Exactly. Where do we start?
Okay, so Iva, let me go ahead and give you your kudos.
Yes.
Because you already said that Mama Karen was gonna be in love with Miles, which
Mm-hmm.
she was, and she admitted it, and
Mm-hmm.
it really she didn't have to say much because we already knew that.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she
Okay,
did love
but
him
but Karen don't seem like she too infatuated yet.
at all. At
Karen,
all,
you went
Ja.
to sleep with your wedding dress on, and
That
he had
same
the
dress
hickeys
that you been
flipped
dragging
out.
around all day, and you got your dirty and nasty tail on that bed.
And you didn't let that man rub your feet,
Wait a
but you
minute.
still fell
Did you
asleep.
see the next morning there was a big wedge in between them? Like she had the pillow there. I felt like it was strategically placed. I think that she has a big guard up. She already went nosy into his Instagram and she felt based on his Instagram that he wasn't her type. She didn't let
Mm-hmm.
things happen the way they were supposed to
Mm-hmm.
happen. And I think that she is self sabotaging her own situation. He seems to be a nice guy so far.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
that's because she's into Radio Raheem, and Radio Raheem don't want her, cause Radio Raheem they got little baby Radio Raheems,
I'm not going to
meaning
say
her
nothing.
ex.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she's still feeling some kind of way about the ex, and yeah, she got her guard up. She just doing too much. And why was Miles in the bed with his jacket on,
I was like,
or a hoodie or sweatshirt or something?
Well, I think they did that because Miles ended up putting his do-rag on, just like his best friend in the other room. But he ended up putting his do-rag on, and he did end up changing old girl into some jammies and some nice sleeping attire. But they're trying to ease their women into it. Miles is going to be facing an uphill battle because Karen, as y'all said, is guarded and she's ready for Radio Raheem. However, her mama knows that Miles is the type, if not the one, we're not going to say that, but is the type of dude that she wants her daughter with. And we also figured out, because we asked about that earlier, that there is a husband and that there is a daddy involved. So she has a daddy, she being Karen. He just doesn't want to be on camera. What's up with
Mm-hmm.
that?
I mean, he's do his privacy. I mean, I get it. Cause Mama Karen does seem like she could be a TV whore.
Nah, he ain't on camera right now because he got some little extras right now.
Uh
He don't want his
uh-uh.
little extras
uh.
being,
Cause
oh, sugar daddy, is
Mama
that you?
Mama Karen then put her foot down and said, "You're not gonna get on camera."
Mm. Oh, but when they had the meet and greet, nobody noticed that there was an extra plate there that nobody was eating. So he was eating off camera. Oh, I'm gonna let that go.
I'm gonna need for you to stop it.
Go back and rewind it because it was the sister and the brother-in-law, right, or whatever. But there was an extra plate that was right there that was full or half eaten. Right. Y'all not seeing this right now, but Lovely is going ahead and check the text. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Okay, cause I'm really sitting up here rewinding.
Right, because it was a whole
I just didn't feel
plate.
Karen's energy. I know that a wedding day is a very long day and it can be
Mhm.
tiring from,
Mhm.
all the events, but this is
Right.
somebody you didn't know. You're still excited. I think
Right.
the adrenaline is probably still pumping. So for you to
Right.
be like, oh, when they all, his Woodrow and Amaya
Right.
comes in the room and
Right. They
laying
came in.
there, I'm tired.
Did you
No,
like?
Yeah,
Did you like that, job? I like that they came in. I was
yeah.
I
kind
did
of just.
too.
I
Of
And
did
they
too.
were
course.
pumped.
I was just. But
Finally,
so did y'all see how she came and was like, "Oh yay," and hugged them, but then
Yeah,
that she
and
was
said
still kind of dry.
congratulations.
Yes.
because
But
she
now,
told her
now,
dress was beautiful and she
yes.
never got up out the
At
damn
all.
bed.
She was dry AF. She
I
was
told
dry AF. She side hugged her. She church
me
hugged
and
her.
me and Joaquin were watching and I said, yeah, she trying to set it up like I'm tired so he don't bother her tonight or
Yep.
nothing. It
Yep.
just seemed that way.
Yep. I'm with you. Mm-hmm.
So Karen acting like a real Karen.
Ugh.
Ooh, ooh. America, you can't see our face, but it's all like this. Ooh.
Ugh. But yeah, I do agree that I really did love how Woody came by and they was crunk too. They was like, "Hey, boy, what you doing?" Oh, yeah. I was feeling it. I was like, "Yes." Miles finally had a little bit of glimmer in his eye, like, "Yay,
Yeah.
hey, bestie." But
Yeah, I
yeah,
was playing Nuck if your buck in the background.
yeah,
Go
she
ahead.
was really dry. You so silly. She was really dry. She could have gotten up and she could have, she could have done something. I'm
Mm-mm.
just so tired.
She did a church pat. Hey, girl. Pat,
She
pat,
was
pat.
laying up in that bed like she just had a whole baby. Girl, stop.
Right,
You right.
right.
You right. Y'all peep how far on the edge of the bed? Because I said this
All
last
the
week.
way.
Y'all see how far on the bed she was on the edge with that little pillow while she holding. I'm just gonna lay here and then he finally was like, "Nah, I'm not about to let you do this, shawty. Let me help you take it off." And then he damn near like
But
closed
he
his
didn't say
eyes.
take it off. He said he was going to help her with her hair clips.
He did. But wait, did anybody peep though? It was fake, but when he was talking to her and he started rubbing her feet and fell asleep at the end of the bed. Nobody saw that
I
part?
saw that.
So,
Yeah. So he rubbing her feet. So again, and I said this last week, this is my Jason's lyric. I would just die for to touch these feet. You know.
I just died for a nigga to wash these feet.
one of my favorite movies, by the way, Jason's
Oh,
lyrics. So,
really?
okay.
So he rubbing them feet, and then he lightweight pass out on the end. But then he wakes up because he puts his do rag on,
That's to maintain them waves.
maintain them waves.
No, he got the
But
Stop
witch
he
hating,
so
version.
stop
did.
hating, Lovey. Stop
We
hating.
had now. I'm sorry. Okay, so I guess we could just go on and talk about Woody and Imani. On the honeymoon, I was not in favor of his little. He reminded me with that little, the little dog, the little trolls. The little ponytail up here. Oh no, he had a little poof. It wasn't a man bun or nothing like that, but it was a little poof. You should have got your hair braided with whoever did Amani and Karen's braids.
Wait, so
Redo.
there you go. So did anybody notice that before they went on the trip, Amani and Karen that got their hair
Because
braided?
that's what us sisters do when we
That's
know
what
there's
it
gonna
says.
be some
Talking about
water
talking
involved.
about come in, and Miles was like, "Oh, ta-da!" She was like, "Yeah, I had to switch it up on you." So either you did it or you got it done. But then when they switched to the next house and Amani got singles, I'm like, okay, so only the black chicks went and got their hair done for the honeymoon, which
They
was
both are very
cracking
cute,
me up.
by the way. Both of them are very
Oh,
cute.
they are. But I was just rolling how both of the black chicks went and got their hair done.
Well,
I'm
we are very serious and conscious about our
Yeah,
hairstyles, okay? And
true,
especially
Lovey.
when we
But
know we gonna be on camera.
or we gonna be in the water because I'm gonna want to go and get my
Oh yeah,
stuff
that
done,
wet and
and I'm
wavy,
not
baby.
trying to that way and wavy. Right, but Lovey, how many people? Because I'm just gonna say Deanna, which is if y'all have watched the show, people, y'all know what Deanna and Greg. People just their hair just changes. We haven't actually had people show like, oh, I got my hair braided or done or changed for this honeymoon. Everybody else is just changed.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was a trip, and I was like, okay, both of these two
Because they
black
got
women,
sense. Because they're from New Orleans. Okay.
let's
Yeah.
go, let's go, let's go.
Okay, so
I'm biased in New Orleans, by the way.
what do we have to say about Bennett's dress?
I can't.
I'm going on
First of
mute.
all, let me just. I only have a couple of words for them. Dirty people. Dirty people. They just look so dirty, like they don't bathe. Their hair is greasy. Okay. I don't even think that she was okay with the dress, and she's very eccentric. Okay. But I honestly don't think that she was really okay with that dress. And he just didn't give a damn. No, her mother, cuckoo weird, and so was there. What
Uh-huh. They
that's
both
how
have
their
their
kids got like that.
yeah.
They are a product of their parents.
Hmm.
They're
And the
both
daddy,
eclectic. Both of their
the
parents
daddy
are
of
eclectic.
her, well, that was her daddy. He seemed like he was normal.
No, that
Yeah.
was his daddy. That was his daddy.
Oh, it's his daddy. Okay, his daddy
Yes.
seemed normal, but the brother, Was that the brother with him?
Yeah, that's Amelia's brother.
Weird too.
Yeah, cause
Eccentric. Sorry, eccentric.
when you think that she's a ring pop, she's actually a diamond. I'm
But
like, what? What kind of analogy is that? Okay, I mean, I get
he
it.
said he wanted to be comfortable. So
Right.
maybe,
She's the right.
okay, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So maybe he really likes to sleep in the nude. And
Go
so that
commando.
he has his
You
jewelry
gotta
on,
let it breathe.
put that t-shirt on.
No, that
That's
wasn't
the
a
only
t-shirt. That
logical
was a
I can
dress.
come up with.
No. I understand if you want to sleep nude, Ja,
Mhm.
and then you want to sleep in something, but your first thing to sleep in besides nude is not going to be a whole dress, and you a dude. Now, I'm
Mhm.
going to say, growing up in the Bay, which all of us on this panel have, we are not tolerant, we are understanding. We've grown up with many different
Walks of
people,
life.
walks of life.
Facts.
Facts. So the first thing that you grab, since you don't want to be naked on camera, let's say on camera,
Mhm.
is a dress that you pulled out of your bag, bro. You knew that you was gonna be on camera, and you pull a dress out, and it was a long dress. I was like, the freak. And then you already have like a chick who's with you who's like already eccentric, and she even looked and was like, this fool got a dress. My husband got a dress on. It's like,
But
okay,
he
so
is who he is. He's
he is.
unapologetic.
He's not, which is fine, but I don't know. I mean,
Mm,
I
see,
don't
that
think
one not for me.
anything differently about him or his sexuality because of that dress. I just was thinking as a fashion choice as far as the dress, like that
I'll
wasn't a
just
good
look,
look.
turn off, turn
Yeah,
off.
yeah. I wouldn't try to
And you
hit.
gonna let, and you're my husband, and all of America know that you have on a dress that you gonna sleep in front of me? Oh no, bro.
Right,
Just
Mm.
kept
right.
looking at the
Can
dress. I was like,
can
that's a whole lot of dress to be pulling up to go to
can
the
I live
bathroom.
exact bathroom? I'm not thinking about the bathroom. Can I pull the dress up so we can get or oh.
I cannot. I can't.
Maybe she thought I have armpit hair. He has a dress on. Oh, okay. I'm on
Hello,
mute.
we
Go
match.
ahead.
They okay. They're matching each other's energies because they're doing that.
They're a good
So
fit though.
they are. So does anybody trip about how this season in US they're meeting the opposites? Cause maybe I'm tripping. I don't remember that they're meeting like you go to his family and she
They
goes to your
have,
family.
but it's been further along in the experiment.
Okay, because I was about to say the first thing that they meet is they meet with their own families and be like, how did you feel and how did it work out and how do you think? But now they're meeting with the opposites, so it's like off the bat they're
Hmm.
meeting each other and like Christina and Henry. She is still clueless because I can't wait for her to. Well, she's already seen it, I'm sure.
Wait. Before you go talk to them,
Mhm.
I just have to add on the subject of Bennett and Amelia. Pastor
Mhm.
Cal was not on board with Bennett.
Nope.
Remember, they was like, he was like, mm-mm. But then, what did he say? No, it wasn't Dr. Pepper. Who was it? It was one of the other people, that he just said, okay, if you say so. And then
Was
he,
Dr. Pepper. No, it was Dr. Pepper that said
okay,
she
it was
was with
Dr.
them,
Pepper.
Ja. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Pastor Cal, I don't think he's into weirdness. I don't think. I just, he was not here for Bennett. But so who are you talking about now? Henry?
Henry
Who?
and Christina.
Henry.
Yeah, so Henry, oh my God, he is just so dead in the face, in the soul, in the eyes. If Christina had her way, she would have ran off with his daddy.
Yeah. But wait a minute.
I agree.
Now, you can see that he set her parents off or maybe alerted her. I mean, alerted them. I don't think that it's all red flag, but about the religion.
No,
Yes, that was Brett.
that's
That was
Brett
Brett.
and
Oh, is that
Olivia.
Brett? Not Henry
Yeah,
was.
that was Brett. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
But so let's just keep real fast before we get on Brett and them, because of course we got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about with them. But Christina's just trying to get laid. He was more worried about like the pedals on the bed. when they first got in there, and
Yes,
she
he
trying
should
to
have.
get laid. Yes, he's in
Yes.
the here flirting on the pillows and I'm like, hold on. I was like, I truly believe, truly believe he's on the spectrum. But I'm like, she has no idea how his friends feel about her, and he needs to have more convo, because she's always like reaching and pulling
Yeah, it's like
and
pulling teeth talking to
it's
him.
pulling teeth. And because he's sitting there, because like I said, I think that fool, I'm not trying to be funny, America. Y'all help me. Because I know whoever listens to us, you guys are from all ranges of, life in your professionalism. So he's on the spectrum. I need somebody to please tell us in the comment. No, for real. I'm not even being funny. Which is fine because I've watched Netflix, plug Netflix, Love on the Spectrum,
Mm-hmm.
but he should have been on that show instead of Married at First Sight because his wife can talk to him and he won't even answer her, and he'll just sit there, mm-hmm, 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 and the next thing is like, but anyway, so the colors are
Yeah, he on
beautiful.
to the next thing.
He
I'm like,
on to the next thing. He doesn't listen to her. So she's actually having a conversation and a relationship by herself. So that's why I said last week, Lovey, if she is fine with leading and he's going to follow her, they're gonna have a perfect relationship. But if they want banter, it's not gonna work.
I mean, as long as she could get him to travel outside of the city limits and outside of Virginia Beach.
Right, because he just got his first stamp when they went to their honeymoon, right? Honey in what's that? Mexico.
So,
That's his first stamp. Now, mind you, I'm gonna keep it funky. I don't have any stamps because I just got my passport.
passport.
However, I've been out of the country before.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So before we actually needed passport, quote unquote, I've been traveling. So we're well traveled within us
Mm-hmm.
three people.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that he did that, period.
No, he hasn't. That's why she asked his family, has he gone anywhere outside of the country? Because she was just like, look, I'm well traveled and I would much rather do this when I have a partner. And now would be a great time to be able to share this experience with him.
Mm-hmm. So
But
she was optimistic when she looked at that. I mean, at least she looked at it
Hmm.
in an optimistic fashion. Because
True.
sometimes when you feel like people aren't maybe as seasoned in you, sometimes it don't feel good personally. You know.
So I have a question. So do y'all think that since she's been heck of places and he hasn't been anywhere, she's trying to enrich his life or pull him up? Do you think that they're going to mesh? Because when she was asking, where have you been? And that fool was like, oh, my brother was in Virginia. I'm sitting here in my mind going, bruh, I've been there to the DMV. It's like he looked like he had no desire, and she likes to travel. So when she was talking to his family like, has he been anywhere, and his dad of course was being so honest, oh, he ain't been nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then what the mom say, oh, so and so has been here, Joey or whatever the brother, but no, I don't think he has a stamp, he hasn't been anywhere.
But there's
see,
a lot of people in New Orleans like that though, because
no,
those are some country Cajuns.
yeah,
They country,
absolutely.
they country. So she's going to open up a new world for him if she can withstand. I don't know if he's complacent or not. We're gonna be able. We're gonna tell. You know. We'll.
Yeah, he is complacent. He
Yeah.
real complacent. But you know what? I think what it is that this is a classic case of a child, if it hasn't already been diagnosed, he suffers from something that's crystal clear, and his family has opted to overlook it
Mhm.
instead of acknowledging that it exists and then, carrying on. That's just like me, born with cerebral palsy. Yeah, my whole family knew, okay, yeah, she has cerebral palsy, but we're not going to let that or let you allow that to stop anything that you want to do in life. So carry
Mhm.
your life on just as normal.
Mhm.
But,
Hmm.
but they acknowledge it. But these people, I think they just have not acknowledged the fact that he is suffering from something. Or is it going to come out in the wash later? And why should it come out later in the wash?
Even though the daddy was funny, I would be in my mind like kind of screaming because it would be a little scary. The stuff that his daddy was like, "Oh, he on, whoa, whoa, he on." I was like, "Oh, what
I
have I got
mean,
myself into?"
it's just like Miles' daddy. He about to give all of the tea with the teapot, freshly brewed.
But the mama ain't having it.
Oh no, the mama not having that.
Yeah,
The
her
mom ain't,
baby,
and
her
you know,
baby.
right? It's her baby, and I need her to understand, like, okay, you got a whole daughter sitting here, which we saw, but you got a whole daughter here, and what did she say to him? Oh, if you don't want him and you feel like he's not the one that you need, or send him back. I'll handle and take care of it. That's not. Mm-mm. That
But I feel
reminds
like she
me,
was fake with the family. I don't think that she.
Karen.
Yeah, I mean, I
I
feel like it
agree.
was okay to
I
say
agree.
that, I'm going through this experiment and I'm trying to process it. I feel like, yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
Karen does not give me good vibes. She
No,
At
just,
all.
she
I
has
agree.
not given
I'm with you.
anyone good vibes. I mean, I commend Miles for being optimistic, but I'm really hoping that Woody just figures it out and try to gives him a heads up. Like, hey,
Mhm.
dog, you sure about this
But I think he has the patience though.
He
But
one? Oh
does.
yeah.
can
He
only,
does, but it's gonna depend on her being Karen, meaning Karen. It's gonna depend on her saying, yes, I want to continue after the relationship for them to get it. Because she's not gonna get it within the time that we watch it on TV. She's not. She's just not.
You don't think so? You don't think she can turn
Nope.
around?
Nope.
It's just the
No.
first
like
night.
I even
No.
seen on the
I don't.
next week, they
Mm-mm.
show what happens next. She was already putting up some reservations because remember, he said he had been in 10
Long
monogamous
monogamous. Right.
relationships.
And she had a problem. Ooh, is he a serial dater? So what, I dig it. I understand what she's saying. However, I'm just telling you he been monogamous, at least telling you he not a cheater. So am I just 11?
But
Karen.
he
Girl, you
said
are
what she
only 29 and 30. If
Yeah,
you
so
ain't
he's
got
count.
your
I think
hoe
he's
out
counting
yet,
everything. That don't even be counting personally, but
Yeah,
right?
10 relationships though between being 10 29. I mean, I dig what she's saying, but she needs to dig deeper and see what they mean. Cause hey, I had a monogamous in high school. My 11th grade year, I was monogamous. I was with one person, but then my 12th grade year, I was with a different person. I was
but
still
I don't even count
monogamous.
those. That's not even like personally. I don't even
Right.
count those.
But I
Those are
think
not
I
even
don't either.
considered real
But I
relationships
think
to
but
me.
see, but you got to remember though, Ja, they're 29. So I
Yeah.
believe that he does. Those are in the 10.
So
So
that's
if
why
those
she needs to know that he's referring to a lot of things that really were insignificant. And honestly, to me,
correct,
whatever you did 3 minutes before me ain't got nothing to do with me.
ain't got nothing to do with me
Right, but that's what
except
I'm
bring that back.
saying.
Yep. Go ahead.
That's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. If come on now, you 29 and 30. If you ain't got your hoe out yet, if you came and told me I've
Right.
been in one steady relationship, I'm like, oh no, you ain't got your dick sucked enough for me. I'm
That's a
sorry.
Janet Jackson edit.
I'm
Mhm.
sorry.
Edit.
I wouldn't be able to trust that one. You ain't got it completely out.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So if you 29 and you've been in 10 relationships, okay, you know it's going back to when you was a teenager.
Mhm.
That don't really count. Girl, she just I'm over Karen.
Me too.
So let's go to Hal, and I appreciate it. Woody, and so that let me know that they were in the same hotel, right?
And they got
So
married on the same day.
on the
Remember we were
same
saying
day.
that? Yes.
Yes, yes. So they got married on the same day and found out they in the same hotel because they came and everybody still had their wedding dress on, and they came and was like, hey, we coming to your old spot. That also lets me know the friendship level, or the hoodie level of how Woody and Amani are gonna be versus the bougie level that Miles and Karen are gonna be. Because
Yeah.
yes, because Karen is probably gonna bring, I don't want to say bring down, but bring Karen is going to be brought down, or gonna understand how like relationships and stuff is gonna be versus like with Miles, versus how Amani and Woodrow seem like they're already like, the cool, we the hood folks. So we gonna come, we gonna kick it, we gonna and we, hey, we about to go here. Let's hit up Miles and his shawty. you
I
know.
just like I cannot handle when they say Woodrow. It just reminds me of Sanford and Son, and that
They
was
don't
Esther's
call him
husband, right?
Woodrow though. I call him Woodrow. I call him Woody, but I call him Woodrow. They
Okay.
don't call him Woodrow. Even
And
his
Woody
family call
just
him
reminds
Woody.
me of what was that movie with Buzz Lightyear? Woody just reminded me of something.
Oh,
Goodbye.
Toy
Goodbye.
Story.
Toy
Goodbye.
Story, okay. But
False.
I have they both give me good vibes. They ran and put their hubby and wife shirts on. They, you know what I'm saying?
They
They came represented.
did.
They put the stuff out there. I love that. I mean, we know everybody got them, but they put theirs on like first thing.
I thought
Um,
about you, John. I was like, look at them with the hubby and white shirts. This look like Creole Love. This look like
but
John
we've seen this
John Watt.
time and time again where it starts off real good and then all
Yeah.
of a sudden. So I'm gonna leave a little out so that I don't get so invested. Okay, because it's only day one and they're clearly infatuated with each other.
They are because they hug and everything. Amani stated that she wasn't gonna give it up. Okay, that's
Mhm.
fine. But I don't put it past them that they've done other stuff. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, you
Mhm.
I
mean
think they might
you
have
trying
done
to say that he didn't put
other
her mouth
stuff.
on his cook? I mean,
Or she didn't put her mouth on his stuff.
I think he
So
would have did it though, because I don't think he's shamed. But I
he
like
ain't
how
shame
he
at all.
also
He
handled
a
her
heifer.
parents.
I'm trying
Mhm.
not to say he the other word, but it starts with a H. But he a heifer,
Mhm.
and she gonna let him. Let's keep that funky.
Yeah, okay. Go
Oh
ahead,
yeah,
go
cause
ahead.
she
You
keeps
know.
saying all these things. We married and we this.
and that's
My
exactly
husband,
how
my
she
husband.
sound
Don't
too.
she? Because we married and yeah, okay, that's fine. Pooh.
I was
But
wondering what she was gonna look like out at wedding
After
day.
that makeup,
And I didn't know if she was gonna look like what was the other girl um outside of wedding day. You just said her name. You just said
Mommy Karen,
no on was it the previous one? No,
Lee,
no, Jeppy
Stacy,
and what's his name?
oh, Shanice.
I
Shanice.
didn't know if she was gonna come out looking like a Chinese, but I even like
Yeah,
her
because
even
Shanice
better
was a
out.
transformer on her wedding day, wasn't she?
Yeah,
Shanice was a Transformers, robots in
so because
disguise. Yeah,
she wasn't, she kind of looked at plain with a little bling bling, but
right.
I think she looked at even better outside of her wedding day. Personally, I feel like they didn't match her makeup because they made her look a lot darker. I think her foundation was off. I think it was a lot darker. She like
Yeah,
Yeah.
I,
yeah,
See you.
I
she put
believe
out a
Melinda
Yeah.
said that
You.
too.
I
yeah.
was about to say you weren't here last week, John. I
Oh, okay.
said
I
that.
didn't watch it,
No,
but
no, no. No, which was good because I said that because I was like, can't just be completely voila. So when Amani did hers, she was a transformer. That's what we call transformers. Because I'm like, she don't even look like herself. So that's why she was telling him. He asked her, "Do you wear makeup every day?" And she was like, "I do, but I don't to this extent." And I'm sitting there going, "Well, what do you do? Because we saw you 20 minutes ago, and you like a whole shade darker. Boo boo. What are you doing? You know?" So when she took her makeup off and walked to the bed, and he wanna, touching her eyebrow crease. I love you. I'm like,
Oh my God, he
you
did not
love
say I
her.
love you.
I'm like, he love you, but you like went from like a N5 to like
Stop it.
a
She didn't
chestnut,
look bad.
cocoa brown.
I'm
No,
with
she didn't look.
I thought
She
that
didn't
she
look
looked
brown,
good.
but she went from your color, Lovey, America. Y'all need to look at our other shows and see our colors. But Lovey, she went from your color to my color,
It
and
was
that's a
interesting.
difference.
It was interesting.
It was
But I thought
interesting,
she
Ja.
looked even better without the makeup, maybe because it wasn't
Me,
right.
me too.
But I liked how he handled her family. He was
yep.
honest. He said he in a relationship and the cheating came up, right? They love to tell on themselves with the cheating. But I mean, I don't know why that's a big deal with people, especially young people. What is wrong to know that somebody cheated before, and especially when they telling you about it? Like, how can you be mad about
Right,
that?
and you only 20 something years
Yeah.
old. I
You
wouldn't
right.
expect
Y'all
anything
right.
less.
Y'all are right. Y'all are correct. Okay, but I agree with y'all. I wouldn't expect anything less because you're trying to figure
Yeah.
out yourself. If you're monogamous, because I mean, I'm gonna keep it funky. My mom coming from the South and me growing up in a different area. When I'm getting ready to do what I'm getting ready to do and I'm young, whatever, I'm like, oh, mom, I'm trying to settle down, with this person. And I'm in what, let's just say ninth grade. She like, no, you need to experience stuff.
Right.
Okay, bet. So then high school. Mom, I'm settling down with him. No, you need to experience stuff. Mom, but I'm in the 12th grade. I'm grown. No, you need to experience stuff. They didn't have that. So I understand where people are saying, oh, well, I'm set and I'm this and that. But I also understand on the other hand, like, yeah, I've cheated because you don't know a lot of stuff. You're not experienced. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
you need to bump uglies.
but oh, that's what we call it, Lovey. Say it again.
Yes, you need to.
Say it again.
You don't want me to be crass. I'll be crass if you want
Be
me to.
crass, Lovey. Be crass. It's
Girl, look at
Friday.
here. You need to get your thing sucked. You need to get your thing
Ew,
ate the hell
ew,
out.
I don't want
ew,
my sons to be settling down
ew.
right now. I
We
want them
P
to
Valley talking.
explore. I don't want my sons to settle down. I want them to explore. Like, and I'm not
And
saying
be
you're
a
not going to be
hoe.
a whoremonger. I'm not saying that, but you don't need to sit up under no woman like that. You need to date. And that way you'll find out what it is that you really like. And then you'll know, like, okay, this is what I like, what's what I
You
don't
gotta
like.
discover yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. I'm going on mute because I'm not talking to Lovey and I'm not talking to Ja right now
I'm
because
just saying, where's the
they
lie?
are.
Where is the
They are.
lie? Where is the
I didn't say
glitch
it was no lie. I just said
with
y'all
the lie?
heifers right now. I'm not talking to
I'm
y'all
just
right now.
saying,
I
you
don't
need to
advise it
explore.
personally.
Okay, okay, but
Hmm.
can we talk about Amani's daddy, and then there's the stepmama? Where
Wait,
did
I'm
stepmama
so
come from?
I'm so glad. Okay, I'm so glad you said that. So it looks like they got whole parents because Ja, you weren't on the other sessions. We thought that the daddy and the stepdaddy were together. So it looks like, girl, we did. So it looked like the stepdaddy is with the mama and the daddy is with a whole stepmama.
Yeah.
So our whole thought process we was thinking about is incorrect because we were thinking that the stepdaddy and the daddy were mm, we thought they was too shortened. I'm stepdaddy. We
Okay.
thought they was yeah.
Well, they are a blended family. She had her concerns. She expressed them, and I liked how that. I mean, that was great. That was beautiful. You know, because I
But
have a bonus daughter, and we would all sit at the same table the same way. We probably don't like each
okay, but okay, okay. Wait. Back up. How come the stepdaddy wasn't there? He was at the wedding. He was at the reception. He was sitting down talking to Woody.
He
But
was
why
there.
not at the brunch?
He was there. The mom and the mama was. That's how I
other.
figured out
I thought
because
they
him
both
and the
were there.
stepmama was there.
Hmm. I thought
They
they both.
was there.
You gonna make me rewind
Mhm.
the tape. I
That's how I
promise
figured
you.
out. That's how I figured out. Lovey, like, wait a minute, they not a couple. And it said Amani's
No,
stepmother. I was like,
ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm
ooh.
looking right at it. That is just the daddy.
Okay, but the stepmama was there. So
Yeah.
if the stepmama is there, how do we don't even know that a
Is the
stepdaddy?
mama gay?
So what? Both the parents gay?
You know,
Girl,
you
bye.
see what that mama look like.
No, you reaching. No, I reach a lot, but you reaching
That
because
Okay.
did not occur to me, but
right, because I
we
figured
know
it's
we in
levels to the bumdums.
2020, anything goes.
Yeah, because at first for a long time we was only seeing the daddy and the stepdaddy, so we was like, okay,
But where the
yeah, cool.
stepdaddy now?
Well, no, he might have been at work, but they showed the mama and they showed the daddy, but they showed the stepmama.
Yeah.
So that lets me, nah, they ain't. They
I
ain't
don't
no.
see that. I didn't
I
see
don't. I don't either
Okay.
because I thought that when we saw before, I thought that the daddy and the stepdaddy, I thought they was together. I ain't gonna front. What
We
y'all
said
think?
that. We said that in
Because
earlier
we thought right.
episodes. Okay.
However, oh okay. Well then the stepdaddy, he must be
He at
married
work.
too. Yeah. Well, he was at work. Yeah, because he wasn't there.
that word.
Okay. Remember this day.
So who's
Okay.
our final couple?
Olivia and Brett.
Okay,
Okay,
so
I'm ready to see what you want to know, what you think about them, Jaja. Because
okay,
me and
so
Lovey and I have talked about they dry ass. Go ahead.
okay, but I do like how she said, I have one golden rule. Please don't put things on
Don't put put your
Yes.
nasty ass suitcase on
Okay,
this
on the
god
bed.
doggone
Yeah.
bed.
Oh
But she
yeah.
said it
I had that
so
and I said hashtag Lovey. But go
But she
ahead.
said it so politically correct. It wasn't
That's
romantic. It wasn't
because
aggressive. And what he did, he received it. Then, what side of the bed you sleep on? What side? Oh, great. And then they were in the vanity, and she said she felt really comfortable and all that. So she does have some ways, but he went along with them. But I don't know how it's going to work and how much influence her family has because he said he didn't say he was an atheist, but he
he may
said
as well say he
he wasn't
was.
religious.
He was, because he's agnostic. Yeah, he is an atheist.
Well, I thought an atheist believed in Satan. I don't know. I don't
No,
know.
they
And
just don't believe
an
in
atheist is
nothing.
they just don't believe. They believe in a spirit. They don't
Um,
believe in God per se, but they
so
believe
personally,
There's a higher
in
power.
exactly as a higher power. But we're not gonna call him God. We're not gonna call him
well,
Yahweh.
that's
We're
what
not
he
gonna
said.
call
So
him.
he said he
Yeah,
believed in something. But if you tell
exactly.
me that you don't believe in God, that's a deal breaker for me. Spot on.
Right. So that's why you wouldn't be with him. But she talked about that, and that was another thing for her family to understand, because when he said, "Oh, we talked about that," that's when her dad was like, "Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Well, we just wanted to know about that. Yeah, we talked about that. You you
Also,
don't
a
gotta like
daddy and a
us."
stepdaddy in that element too. Remember? Did you see
Yep,
that? Mhm.
yep, I did.
But wait, Iva, what happened with the daddy? Remember when y'all said that he got into a fight before the wedding or something?
Cause that nose. What was up with that nose? He had bumps, and I was
Like
like,
he
"Did
got
he
into
go
a fight.
to right?" Or either he had a chemical peel treatment like before the. He looked
I'm
like he
gonna.
had
I'm
facial
not even gonna
surgery.
make my comment of what I thought about them. Nope. Zipping it up right now.
Yeah, so I don't know how that's going to work because I get that you don't believe in organized religion, but you have to believe in some type of there being an actual higher power, something
Hmm.
in order for us to be equally yoked at some point. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Because I'm not the one that's going to be always going to church on Sunday morning and you laid up in the bed about to watch football, chopping it up on a Zoom call with your 8 million brothers and sisters.
I don't think that he's actually a going to church Christian. That's just me. I think that he is a
Well, no, he
mm,
said that he doesn't believe in organized religion.
right. So what I'm saying is, before he talked to the family, he spoke with her. I don't think he's a going to church, Christian. And apparently, with however she's talking to them, she's not a going to church Christian either. So,
So, what are your predictions?
I think it's going to be a trying honeymoon for Miles. You can tell Miles really is excited and he has some expectations. And I don't know if Karen's going to be able to meet them by the honeymoon. And I'm not talking about like sexual things or nothing like that, but just showing a little give and take or, reception. I don't think he's going to get that in Mexico. Woody and Amani, I think they're gonna have fun, but I think it's gonna be a head at some point. There's something's gonna come to a head.
correct. But they gonna do it. They gonna definitely do it.
What they
Well,
gonna
he
do? What they
said,
gonna do?
I think
The
tonight's gonna be
it.
the night, like
The
Betty
it.
White or something. I'm playing, but he said something to that effect.
Tonight is the night. Like Betty Wright. Exactly. I'm with you, Ja.
I do want to see how Henry adapts to being in a different place,
Gonna
and
be waiting
um,
forever.
And she has to pull too much out of him. Hi,
He's just socially awkward,
girl,
which I
bye.
don't
Okay.
understand why he
I
would
mean, no.
participate
I
in a.
mean, well, no. We're understanding why. Because, Lovey, this is why. Because, okay, America, you have the socially awkward who may not do this type of experiment even though they need it. However, you have those that are socially forward or might be shy behind the scenes yet still vibrant.
I'm gonna say that Bennett and Amelia are gonna have a great time on this honeymoon because
I agree.
you saw him at the bachelor party.
Uh huh.
He's getting it in with the strippers. He knew how to have a good time.
Mhm. He did. I think
Was
that
rolling
he's
when he was dancing in the middle. They did a sandwich on him.
yeah. But I think Bennett is the type of person where, yes, to a degree, he is socially awkward, but he knows how to become a chameleon in whatever settings he may be in.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Well, that's good because the person that he's with is a doctor. I think that they're going to have a good relationship. And I said it before. I think that the only problems they're going to have are going to be fabricated for TV because they, like if they get ready to move for the residency, maybe that might be a thing because he's going to not know anyone. However, she's not going to know anyone either. And she's going to be making heck of money, and he's going to be able to caretake for the children that they may have
Hmm.
and figure out whatever life he's going to do. Because not being funny, but keeping it real, mm, what does he do that he can't do somewhere else besides, riding the bike in New Orleans because that's a staple there and other jobs that he can't do somewhere else?
Yeah, well, we said that before that,
We
he's
did.
not tethered down to a job. So that part would be easy, but it would just be a matter of him being away from his family. Now, granted, she would be away from hers as well, but
She would, but if she's gonna leave and he's gonna leave, they're gonna do that together. But if he's going to leave, then like send a plane ticket because she about to get like what Meredith Grey money. Grey's
But
Anatomy,
what kind of doctor
remember,
is she?
but I do
hey,
understand.
I hope she's not a pediatrician because the way he talking about I don't want no kids, I think it's ethically
He
wrong
said
to
he
have
wanted.
kids. I hope she's not a pediatrician because that was foul.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of doctor she's being because we
Hmm.
really don't know. But I'm assuming it's healthcare in the healthcare field. Okay,
Yeah, I
because you
am
never
too.
know with her. But it sounds like she's studying something professional. And I
Hmm.
think what Pastor Kyle was trying to say is because he doesn't have a clear direction. And that's hard for somebody who is driven versus because he's a free spirit.
Very.
He's a free spirit. So we'll see how that dynamic works. But I'm gonna spit this out here and I'm gonna say it, and I am serious. I'm glad she's if she's in healthcare, I'm glad she's not a doctor in my network because
Oh.
there's a thing called soap and water, and I don't think she uses it. I
Oh my God.
There's a thing called soap and
Wait, but
water.
did you pay
I'm
attention on
so
her
mad
face
at you.
today? You can clearly see she puts shadow and stuff on, but
Mhm.
she didn't have her face done, and you could see that she
Mhm.
didn't want it. But she
Mhm.
needed it. She didn't sparkle
Mhm.
because she got
I'm
that
gonna leave her
whole
alone. She wasn't. She wasn't.
Peanuts character thing going on. The Peanuts
But
character with the little with the that Peanut character, the little dirty one, and then he got all
no,
Pigpen.
Pigpen.
Yeah.
yeah. She
Pigpen.
got the
Yeah.
whole pig pen thing
Wait, the
going
begin.
on,
Yeah, she was pig. She
and
was
he is too,
Pigpenish.
right with her.
However, he was. He's Pigpenish right with her. What she said. I think that he likes me because it was the first day that he saw me without the nest on my head. First of all, hashtag boo. He should have been seeing you. That not on your. Oh, boo. Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
did
let
see
that
you guys
go.
talk on the previous recap about Sex in the City and that she had that. I just thought it was odd, and maybe I can't imagine on Sex in the City how it didn't look good. I'm gonna say that because they were always
Yeah, it
styled.
was the bootleg
Yeah,
version.
she was. It was the bootleg. Definitely,
Well,
definitely.
there was a lot of bootleg going on, down to the bridesmaids coming down the
Oh.
thing, and I just couldn't handle none of it.
Nope, nope. We ain't gonna talk about them, Jock, because I was like, why them fools had the little swarmy outfits to where they cover. Okay, so let me wear that to somebody's with the little hat and the unicycle. Okay,
But
never mind.
it's
And
not
I
your
wanted her to
day.
throw that thing
You
It's
away.
right.
surprise day.
It's
That's what she
not my
wanted.
day. You sure right.
That little stove, is that what you call that thing? You put around this
Stole
little
the
cape.
stole. Mhm.
Throw that away, girl. Throw it
Mhm.
away.
Oh, she did
I
not want
know
to let that go.
she got
Even
that from the thrift hand store. Or what Prince say? She got it at the secondhand store.
She got
even
it at
leading
the
up to when
second
he was
hand
taking her
store.
dress off, she was not letting that shawl or stole go.
She wasn't like it was rolled up at first, and then when he got down to the bottom, it was falling down. I was like, "Heifer, take that shit off!" Like that made me think a minute. Like, I'm not. I mean, my mama raised me a certain way, and I'm gonna keep it funky. I'm not WHORE. However,
You just got horse
Garden
ways.
stool.
I do have tendencies. So when you get ready to unbutton me, I'm gonna throw that whole little shawl off and be like, okay, boo, take, unbutton me and see how it's going. And if it doesn't work, then we know it doesn't work. And then I'm gonna text my homies in the bathroom like, bitch, he didn't even do it right.
Well, what are you
He
gonna do? Pull up his dress? Pull up his dress and get
no,
it?
he didn't have his dress on yet. He
Oh,
didn't
He
okay.
have his
still,
dress on
yeah,
yet.
he still
He
had
still
on his
right.
tuxedo.
I don't know, it was crazy. But I mean, all of them, actually all of the couples this time were crazy.
They're very diverse group of
Mhm.
couples. So
Mhm. Mhm.
yeah, more to watch. Gonna be more interesting.
Mhm.
With
Yeah,
Mhm.
prediction.
to say the least.
Mhm.
All right. Well, we are done. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to continue to catch our episodes on Pop Break as well as the popbreaktv.com for more episodes up and coming and past. We shall see you next week on our next voyage of Married at First Sight New Orleans. Bye, ladies.
Bye.
Bye, but you won't see me. You will be seeing
Belinda.
Melinda.
Yes, yes, yes.
But we love you. Thank you for joining us
Yes,
this
thank you
time,
for
Cha.
joining us.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Anytime.
That lets us know that you're watching and you're following us. And everybody, like Lovey said, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Pop Break. Everything. Live, laugh, lovey. And we love y'all. And please send us some more questions and messages and let us know. You don't love me, you don't love her, you don't love us, but we love y'all. Send us messages. Let us know. Thank you.
All right, ladies. I shall see you later.